my car broke down. And I thought, oh, that's not good. Where am I going to get another car? Anyway, I have a particular guy as a mechanic, my husband, who used to occasionally work with him and help him. Anyway, which meant, of course, that his wife and himself and us, we became friends. Anyway, I mentioned it to him and I said, look, if you see another car the same size, could you get one? So anyway, he said, I think I know somebody who's trying to get rid of one. So the next thing I know, he said, you can have the car, all you've got to do is to pay rego and do the roadwork. So virtually I was given a car. I was thrilled. So it was a manual. Anyway, I hurt my leg and at that point in time, and I thought, oh, I really need an automatic one. So I mentioned it again to this gentleman, and he said, oh, well, I don't know anybody this time that's got one in the yard. Anyhow, nothing came, but I just kept on driving the car that I had. And anyway, a few weeks later, yet again, he came to me and he said, I've got your car. And I said, oh, have you? You found somewhere where I can get one reasonably cheap. Prior to that, I had been still looking and I had found one and I thought, oh, this'll do. And I was the first person to go to this guy. He knocked me back because another lady had the paperwork and I didn't, so he gave it to her. For $2,000, I think it was. I was prepared to pay up to $2,000, no more, I didn't have it. And she got it first, so I was disappointed on that. And then anyhow, when the mechanic said, oh, he thought he'd found one for me, so that was good. Anyhow, it worked out that he'd given it to the mechanic and said to get rid of it. Yeah. And the mechanic happened to be my mechanic. And she didn't want, the person connected didn't want any money for it, just to get it out of her name. Wow. And that's the car I have now. So in reality, I have been given 2 cars.